Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So here we have divided this add edit note component into a separate component and we are importing this one, right? Why we are importing this one? In order to make a reusable component for both the add note and edit note. Right now what has happened here? So the add note is not working properly. If you try to see here, this button is disabled and all those things, it has been gone. So what is the reason? Let's try to see it. So if you see here, add edit node is a separate child component. If you go to the add edit node, here in this one, we are able to see that new node is there. Okay. The variable which is there here, new node, and here the new node and add node, these all methods are present in actually in the parent component. So here new node and all those things. And here we are using the add new node. So this one will vary depending on the component, how the component we are trying to use it. For example, if you are trying to use it in the edit node, it should be an edit node. If you are using in the component is using in a add node means then it should be add new node. So for this reason what we can do is, so we can remove this one. So it needs to be a dynamic, right? So we can make it as a slot. So we can use it as a slot concept. So right now we'll use it as a slot thing. So here I can use something like slot and name is equal to button. Okay, so this is a slot. So now wherever we are trying to use it here, add edit node in this one and between this slot. So here we will be having this add edit node, right? In between this one, so we need to have a named slot. As this one is the named slot, you can have a template and we need to give hash button. The name what you have given it, we need to use it. And here what I can do, that's it. So now we have used this slot thing. Now if you try to see here, the benefit of the slots concept is this new node variable and add node variable, these all the things are available in this parent only. So here there is no problem for us. Now the only problem which you are trying to check is, the problem is, so here what we are trying to see is, for example, here we have used this node concept and here we have removed it, but here we are using the VIFN model new node. So that means the text area, the major thing, the major problem is the text area. So here it is present in the child component, and whenever you are trying to update this data and all those things, so here this add node needs to update. So that means what I want to say tell is, here the new node variable has to automatically update as this one is the ref variable. So for this reason we can use a VIFN model concept on the component. So if you try to apply a VIFN model concept on the component itself, so here you will be able to recognize. So we have already did the videos in this one. So what I will try to do is new node. So here I am trying to send it as a VIFN model new node. Now if you try to send it in the add edit node, what I can do is, so here I can catch it as a props script setup. Okay, and in this one, so constant props is equal to define props, and the property which you are trying to get it is a model value. You remember this one. So we can also send the modifier as a model name also, that value name also, and we will be also having an emit, define emits of, and here you will be having an update model value. So like this you will be able to get it. Now this model value, instead of using this VIFN model, we can apply this one in this one like this, and whenever this one is getting updated input you are getting, you can call $emit of update model value, and we need to send the value, right? So here you will be able to get it using the event.target.value. So if you didn't remember this one, so you can refer to my previous videos. So VIFN model directive, and here also component VIFN model, if I remember exactly. So if you go to the component VIFN model, and in this one we will be able to see this one. So here when you are trying to apply a VIFN model on a custom component, okay, on a custom input or a component, so these are the values you will be getting. So if you try to apply here VIFN model arguments, multiple VIFN model, these are the things, not this one, modifiers for VIFN model, define register title modifier, yeah, like this. So my component VIFN model, these are all somewhat capitalized and all the things I have explained you. So here if you try to mention it, so define props title and update title, so this is the modifier. So instead of getting it as a model value, you can use it. So here see, VIFN model is equal to value, and here you will be able to see update VIFN model value and also update model value. In the same scenario we are trying to use this concept. Now we got the thing. So now this VIFN model automatically it will update the new node variable. Now if you see here, the thing changes drastically. If you try to see here, and I am trying to write it, see add node has been available, and here we are able to see the data also. So here if you try to write it, hello there, and add node, so this is getting added automatically. But here one problem is there. So what is that problem? So if you try, if I inspect the element, and if I try to show you the console, here we are able to see some errors. Cannot read properties of null, reading focus. So what is happening here is, so here if you try to see, this is the problem. So it is able to store it in the Pinia store, and it is making the new node value as empty, and but it is unable to make the focus on the new node ref. Why? Because this new node ref is not available in this nodes view. This new node ref is available again in the child component here. So that means we don't have access to this one, right? Somehow we need to make an access to this one. So how can we make an access is, so template ref. So we can use here, I can make it as ref is equal to, okay, or otherwise what I can do is, yeah, ref is equal to add edit node ref. I can use it like this. Now if you try to take it here, so this one we need to, so what we need to do, we need to, instead of using this new node ref, like this we need to use it. We are applying ref value on this one. Now let's go to the edit node. Now here there is no need of new node ref value, so you can make it as text area ref. You can change it to text area ref. Now here I'm having a method, something like focus constant focus text area. Okay, so this one is a method, and let's console this method, console.log focus text area. Okay, so this is the method. Now I need to call this method through the parent component, from the parent component. How I can call this one? So let's try to see. So if I try to do this one, and here if I write something, and if I click on the execute, okay, add new node, still we are able to get that new node ref is not refined. Okay, new node ref, where is it? Yeah, so here we need to take this one, add it node ref. So upon adding a ref value to a component, what will happen is, so all the so this component instance, whatever the component instance we are having it, so the component instance will be available in this add node ref variable. Okay, this ref variable. So that means the component instance is available. Now I can call this focus text area through the component instance. So that means I can call it directly. Why? Because I got the component instance. So now if you try to see the output, if I refresh this page, okay, and I am trying to refresh, and I am click on here. So here we are able to see that add edit node ref value focus text area is not a function. So it is telling that it is not a function. So what it is happening here is, by default, if you try to see focus text area, if you are present in the setup, these are closed. So you cannot, these are not exposed to the public. So you cannot access the methods or the properties which are available in the script setup. So if you have an instance of, if you have a component instance of this one in another component, you cannot access the methods. So what you need to do is, you need to have a special method you need to call define expose. So here you need to mention what are the properties or methods need to be exposed from the outside component. So here I need to get focus text area. So this is the component I need to get executed. Now if you try to see here, let's refresh this page, and here I will be writing the code. Now let's click on the add node. See, now the method has been executed. Now what I will try to do here, so we already got the text area ref, right? So here I will do text area ref, and here we need to mention this text area. So constant text area ref is equal to ref of null. Okay, we have declared the variable, and now here you will be able to get the access. So now when you apply a ref variable on a HTML element, then you will be able to get the DOM of this element. So now here I can get the document. So here I can use the focus. That's it. Now if you see the output, so I am trying to add something here, and I click on the add node. See, the focus has been came automatically. So like this, now we have made the add node able to work. So now what we have used two new concepts that we already discussed. One is applying VIF model on the component. So if you apply VIF model on the component, then you'll be able to have a props and emit, that is model value and update model value. You are able to have an axis, then you can get the value. And also another one, if you apply a ref variable to a component, means then you will be able to get the component instance of that particular component. So this is how you can able to change this, make this add node functioning. Now I will be creating a new branch here, video-84. So if whoever wants to check this all code, so you can make it add node functionality. Okay, so here I will commit this code and I will publish this branch also. Whoever is having a doubts on this one, so they can go to my GitHub resource. So this is my GitHub link. So this project, everything I am committing this code. If whoever is having doubts on this one, so they can go to this particular branch and they can check the code. So for the reference. So if you hope you understood about this one, if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.